Welcome back to Metroid Fusion. If you guys could like, comment, and or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Anything you could do for the channel will help me put more back into the channel for you. All that being said, we're going to continue off. Last time we finished off, I had to briefly recap due to a crash. But, I mean, the crash literally ended like 20 minutes of video, so that kind of sucked. Basically, it was me doing the last little maze twice because the game sucks. Hopefully I should remember to add the recap in there. Essentially, we're heading off to Sector 6 now, because that computer that we battled in Sector 2, the robot, whatever it was, that we could kind of see clearly had some flesh in this core. Yeah, obviously that got hacked by the X-Parasites. And now it's wreaking havoc over here in the Nocturnal Sector, because why wouldn't it do that? It's exactly something that it would do, right? How could we ever see something like this coming? Now we're going to get a brief recap update. The security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. That's what the X does. This worries me. Be careful. But we have another problem. Once you're done, leave Nock immediately. The SIX is tracking you. Is your objective clear? Don't stay longer than you must. Understood? Notice, of course, it doesn't really give me an actual location. I think if I pop this, nope, there's nothing for a location. Thankfully, I just know where it is, and it's actually not that far away, so we will be there momentarily. Damn, single shot does quite a bit of power. Does a lot of damage. Boomba, bitches. Don't know why we need to do that for the other thing, but oh well. I just want to watch all these guys pop into this ball. Thank you. Need a screw attack for a lot of the fun bits. Wait, no, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, nothing we can do here. Give me just a minute. And we'll do the fun shit. Okay. You missile those guys, I still beat the shit out of you. That is kind of an overrated part of that. You could freeze everything. That should work. That really should work.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Ooh, that's not good.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
No items there, is there? No.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
I hope y'all are ready for the fun shit. Missiles have gotten stronger since last we met. Ah, it's all yours. And the fact that you've gotten some. Alright, wow, I am absolutely dropping my health. Dropping health, it'd be great if you would do the same. God. At least I got one shot on you. God damn it. God damn it. This one might kill me here. Damn, all is missed. Fuck you. That one finally hit. Finally. I think I can take this. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay, it's not quite nothing. I think it's about 60. Means I could take at least one more, but I don't need to. Oh, that's not a full heal. That's right. Wow, red X is more powerful than a core. But now we have a wave beam, so took a little bit of the pitch off of our beam now. Be great. Actually, I want to check this. Wow, that really doesn't work. That's dumb. That is so dumb. I feel like that proves that that literally does no damage.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
On a good note, not really. We're functionally max power. We have one more upgrade to get. Only the real one to know what it is. Just kidding. We've obviously talked about screw attacks several times. That's nice. Go fuck yourself. Restricted zone. I think I will take me a save. Thank you. This is very, especially this right here is very futuristic, but still of super. Actually, no, not futuristic, because yeah, this is futuristic, but reminiscent of Super Metroid. We're gonna have to play that sometime. I don't know if we'll be able to get it on here, but we'll try to play it. Kill them all! That's why they were so willing to spare some vaccine. So, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be normal or a mega. And then there's the transformation stage, further transformation. Actually, I don't know what direction it's supposed to go. Obviously, we're missing a evolution or 3.
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down.
See, look, this is terrible. It doesn't even work against Metroids.
Lockdown. 50 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Made it. Isolation go bye-bye. Look at this, we're about to obliterate a SAX and a handful of Metroids. That was technically the last of the Metroids. We have officially killed the genocide, which was the directive that was given out by the Federation. Samus, you should have done that. You ignored your orders. What orders? What? At what point were we ordered to not obliterate a bunch of enemies? You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. Now, how the hell was I supposed to get out of there? ... As you can see, the Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. Yes, that's That's what you're doing. I did not press a button there, fuck you. But perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly you must have. You must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. Not sure why. SRX, a faithful replica of the SR388 ecosystem, which we are conveniently orbiting. Ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine recreating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. When that research is finished, the X has smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. One? Are you saying there's more than one? Okay, yeah, well, actually, it's not that hard to believe that there is more than one SAX. Because Nightmare, the robot, everything else, if the X were that great and wonderful at multiplying, why the hell would they make more Nightmares? The ability to control gravity, that's quite unique. Don't be so surprised, Samus. You know that the X were reproduced by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are no fewer than 10 SAX aboard the station. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you, supposedly. Stop only at a navigation room to uplink to me. I don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Is your objective clear? Sure. Now get going. Okay, next navigation room I get to. Absolutely. Oh, that's right. Now we're going to have an inner monologue. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. Technically, Sector 1. Freeze them all. Oh, I forgot. Oink. I love me some E. Now look at that. Didn't even damage those guys. It literally produces no damage. It's only for freezing effect. Which can be cool, except for somehow that one got through. Save room? Save room. I think I've only ever entered that save room once. Get wrecked, bitch. Aha! Just gotta be facing the same direction. I was wanting to try that out since I've learned about it. I don't even remember what that is. It's not important. Is there something down here? There is not a down there. Okay. Well, I know it's down this way. Coming up, bitch. I got really lucky on those eye doors. Don't move a muscle. It'd be really cool is if you were supposed to like shoot off the casing. Oh, by the way, headphone warning. Nothing like plasma beam right up the ass. a second here. Alright, fine, I'll do it myself. You don't want to turn around, that's a you problem. What is it with all of the grabs? Ah, I should have saved. God damn it. I have never been grabbed by that Ridley so many times. Where am I?
No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
No, I still don't know where I am.
Warning. No
Am I supposed to keep going this way? Oh, okay. I already killed Robot. Cool. Yeah, Jesus. So disoriented there. Blow it up. That should have counted as me shooting the SAX. It really should have.
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that the Metroid don't really try to bother me. Metroid resistant. Haha. Yes, I need to be berated by a computer. Except this time, I don't need to bother reading it. Haha. You horrible person, blah blah blah. Why would you kill our research? Ah, because you technically ordered me to and never, withdrew that order. I really should, Samus really should have pulled that one out of her back pocket. SR388, Metroids, kill them all. You guys told me to, I killed them all. Paid me to do it, technically. Not even much of a technicality, it's literal. Yes, this time we're going to, take a pop into the save room just before Ridley. Man, am I tired. What time is it? Jesus. 8 o'clock. Wah. This Adam's not like the original Adam. Wah. I think the reason why dialogue doesn't work in Metroid games is because there's no reason for there to be dialogue in a Metroid game. Literally go somewhere, shoot something, blow something up. That's what Samus do. It's all, not all Samus do. It's most of all what Samus do. Nothing else is necessary. Oh, bro's got freezer burn. There we go. For later. You rigged bitch. I think this is the save room. Could honestly be the pretty big hint of something big coming. And also, this kind of poses a question. Other M takes place after... No, this takes place after Other M. That's why Nightmare was even on here. Not like directly after, but sometime after Other M. Why are there 2 Ridley corpses? Because one is almost right in the start and the other one's here. Did they say... Yeah, they saved the original Ridley corpse from, what, Super Metroid? And then the second Ridley corpse they also saved, so the question kind of... Not necessary, but which one's which? I fucking hate this. Normal charge made me just have to release it. This one, you gotta actually push a button. It's fucking stupid. I mean, they're the same sprite and everything. I wonder which one's which. Bro was not even spitting fire before. Fire certainly never tracked it before. Didn't even do a tail whip before. Still get hit by the tail. That's funny. Nice big open space. Perfect for playing bouncy ball. Erect bitch. And of course we got screw attack now. Hell yeah. And suddenly, I am the greatest power that's ever existed in the entire universe. Hoorah. Let's go commit some genocide. Of like every species that exists on this planet. And I'm about to drop, well, you know, spoilers, but yeah, we're gonna drop the space station on a planet and blow them both up simultaneously. Because, you know, the planet still has X and this station has X. X divided by X equals 1, which is me. Oh, right. Okay. All pirates. Which way do I want to go? Let's go up into the left. Seems right. What's the worst that could happen? We're gonna have to find out. Yeah, I think the craziest thing is not only were the X apparently managing to spread all throughout the station, that kind of made sense because to a degree, it looks like they can just fucking go through walls, because why the fuck not? The Metroids were somehow, towards the end here, managing to spread themselves across the entire station. And just like the computer itself hypothesized, wait, was this an E-tank? Nah, fuck the missiles. Yeah, what Adam was hypothesizing was that, not so much hypothesizing, but saying was happening. That's a Metroid. Yeah, they were using this as more or less a feeding chamber for the SR-388 Metroids to force it through the evolutions. Imagine that's what they're using all the sectors for. And now for the conversation. Plural. Conversations. Samus, we're done here. Leave the rest to the Federation. We should be preparing to evacuate the station. Are you joking? Do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken an interest in the X and SAX. They believe this life form, parasite, has endless potential applications. This is ridiculous. The X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? It's not necessary that you understand such matters. The Federation is coming now. You should just leave quietly. This is madness. They won't stand a chance here. The station will devour them. What could be worth the risk? Capturing the SAX, of course. Are you serious? Do they really think they can succeed? It would certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. That's why they stopped sending you support data. The plasma beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX. Yet somehow you restored that function on your own. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade because they didn't want you to grow too powerful. But they had already sent it and you tracked it down. Bravo, Samus. They must cancel this mission. Open a channel to HQ. I won't let this happen. They are already on their way. Fools. Of course, now we need to have another inner monologue. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread them across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly, but they cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded and instinctively seeking to increase in number. They're a plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. The station has self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Them, the station, and myself if I have to. Yeah, maybe I should have had my inner monologue on the elevator like normal. Open the hatch. I have been ordered to confine you until the ships arrive. Don't let them do this. Can't you see what will happen, Adam? Yeah, another mistake. Adam. Who's Adam? A friend of mine. And what would this friend advise you to do now? He would know that the only way to end this is to start self-destruct cycle. He'd know how important it is. Did this Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room and order you to die? He would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. So he chose life for you, our fair warrior Samus Aran. Your Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours, for the sake of the universe. How foolish. How dare you? How could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating the station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites. Even though the station would be utterly destroyed, you'd only succeed in removing one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin: yourself. You'd ignore this simple fact and choose death? When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You would have to start a propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Samus, this is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station. Oh, I was in the middle of reading that. Room and adjust the station's orbit path to intersect SR-388. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly and stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? And I know where the one room I couldn't get into is at. I feel like it's odd we haven't had an inner monologue yet, but I feel like I'm about to. I think we have it on the way up to the operations deck, that last elevator. The rest of this is just interim. Where are we at? I think we're okay to try to keep going. I don't know what happened last time, but it did not, something didn't like what happened. So far, the recording seems to be holding. I don't want to make the same mistake. Problem is, I don't know what the fuck the mistake was. Oh, hey, we can do this now. I think I've only been talking about it the entire time. Room above me is just a, ooh, my brain died. I should do this. That room above was just a power bomb. We don't care about that. A lot of E-tanks missing. I haven't exactly been going out of my way for them. I know where some are. Maybe, probably. I think. I don't know, because we'll find them eventually. Are we ready for the fight of our lives? Yeah, the music kind of shifted there for a reason. Dick. Alright, this is going to be round number 3 with this crap. Yeah, apparently if you record for too long in OBS, or at least I do it, you end up losing part of your recording. So we're going to beat this ending part one more time. Yay. So happy. Oh, that worked. Come on, bro. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. Well, that worked. That worked rather well. Oh ho ho! You actually got me. Come on. I can do like what, 2 more? Maybe 1? Hit me baby one more time. Open sesame. This place is about to blow. I remember what all I talked about in the other recording. Cliff Notes is going to be this upcoming weekend is going to be the last stream. It's going to be on YouTube and Twitch, and I won't be deleting the channel. Just, you know, I'm not going to be really working on or prioritizing videos for it. Played Phasmophobia to death, at least to the point where my patience is gone with it. Played my Metroids. Tried to play some other games. Didn't really do it for me. I think I was thinking 6 p.m. Friday we're going to try to start that. It won't be like all day or all weekend, but we're certainly going to play the shit out of it. That was the wrong button. It's twice now I fucked that up. Smack my ball. Level up. Ooh. Road did not like that. Why do I keep looking down? Oh, yes, you gotta walk forward another 4 times. Still only 1 E-tank per swipe? That's rather low. Ah. Oh, I was getting it too. Damn. Hey, he's basically dead. And now he is dead. It's the best kind of dead. I really wish there was a New Game Plus variation of this. Oh yeah, check out what the ship does as it approaches. It's like it's morphing. Hell yeah. Bye-bye. So hopefully that actually detonated the entire planet. Oh yes, the monologue. The perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continued to serve even after death. Until the day I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. Well, all the beings of the universe view our resolve, not that they'll understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. I reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We are all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. This ship can only be started manually. Yet, before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship? Just think about it. They lent me a hand. Yeah, it's actually a real key detail for the end of Metroid Dread. It's like, you know, Samus gets in the ship and she can't touch it, otherwise she'll sap the energy out of it. But, you know, it's got a super AI controlling the thing. Why doesn't it just fly away? Well, it can't. Goddamn fail-safes. Anyway, thanks y'all for coming along for the ride. If you could like, comment, or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Anything you could do for the channel will help me put more back into the channel for you. Friday, 6 p.m.-ish, we're going to start doing the streams. YouTube and Twitch, or whatever one you guys want to watch on. You have a choice. Probably going to do a bunch of Phaz. Obviously, the Metroids. Well, not obviously, but ideally Phaz and Metroid. Might try to throw a couple of the small things in there. We'll see what happens. And, yeah, after that, I'm really going to be prioritizing other things. Maybe as other projects, you know, lighten up, I'll be able to put more time into, or be able to start putting time into YouTube again. Probably one of the next big ones that's going to come along is the project car. Haven't actually made any progress on that since like April. The engine's literally just been sitting on a footstool in the garage. But I've got all the stuff now. Hopefully all the stuff. That is, the engine's obviously out. All I gotta do is rip the thing apart and slap it all back together. Hopefully. Really hopefully. Is there a way to speed this one up? I don't think there is. Nope. I think that's all I really got. Maybe we'll try to do some other games for the thing. Panicord would be fun to do. No, like 90% of you, if not 99% of you all came along during the time of Phasmophobia. But it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't do very well. Time-wise, I think I did somewhat okay. Item rate's gotta be like above 50. Oh, 47. Oh, damn, that's That's just mean. I don't even think I unlock a gallery from this. Is there anything else on here? Nope, just completely restarts. Awesome. Let's see if there's at least a gallery. There is no gallery. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.